Well, everyone, iOS 26 Beta 2 has been out for a little bit of time now. I've been able to install it on my iPhone 14, and in my personal opinion, it is looking like iOS 26 Beta 2 is actually looking to be a pretty decent version of software right now. And for me personally, for the little changes that Apple has made, although it's still not stable and although it's still needs a lot of work, I'm actually pretty happy with the way Apple's kind of been going through and making some of these changes, because I do feel like they've overall been getting, overall better feedback than maybe previous years. They're getting more feedback than previous years for a version of software that might not be that stable. And the fact that Apple has already gone through and changed some of these big things makes me really happy. And if you own an iPhone 14, you should know that for the most part, iOS 26, although it isn't super stable, it's not really the most stable thing in the world, the 13 and 14, the iPhone 13 and 14, are two iPhones that I think have been doing a pretty good job from a stability standpoint on iOS 26 from a performance standpoint. From a stability standpoint, not so much. But from a performance standpoint, that is one of the big things that I've kind of seen here. Now, with the new additions and new updates to the control center, I feel like this is something that looks really good on the iPhone 14. And I feel like if you are about to go through and pick up an iPhone 14 on iOS 26, it looks like that there's going to be some improvements within Beta 2. Now, when you have these other types of things that Apple's kind of thrown in here too, kind of like the little, the new iMessage improvements and those types of things, I will tell you from all those types of features that I've tested inside of my iPhone 14, all the features for the most part are working. In fact, I think this was one of the only iPhones that I was able to use the, battery charging on. So to see how long it's going to take for it to charge, the estimated battery charging. It looks like that was one of the only phones I was able to get it working on, which was very surprising. Now I think all of the phones are working on it now. But I will tell you from what I'm seeing from my testing, there are still a lot of issues. There are still lots of problems that I'm experiencing inside of this type of, update, but it's not really terrible. And I do think it will end up getting better over time. We're just going to have to wait it out a little bit longer, but I'm personally looking forward to this update. If you own an iPhone 14, I really don't think it's going to be that bad of an experience here. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.